Anime, with its diverse genres and captivating storylines, has captured the hearts of millions worldwide. From action-packed adventures to heartwarming romances, anime offers something for everyone. Its unique ability to blend fantasy with reality has made it a beloved form of entertainment across different cultures and age groups. However, a growing concern has emerged regarding the portrayal of certain themes within this medium. As anime continues to gain popularity, it is crucial to address these issues head-on. Some anime series have come under scrutiny for depicting potentially harmful content, particularly concerning the sexualization of minors and the normalization of inappropriate relationships. These portrayals can be troubling, especially when they blur the lines between fantasy and reality. This essay aims to delve into these concerns, specifically focusing on the portrayal of pedophilia and age gap relationships in anime. By examining these themes, we can better understand the potential impact they may have on viewers, particularly younger audiences. It is important to approach this topic with sensitivity and nuance. While it is essential to respect artistic freedom, we must also consider the ethical implications of the content being produced and consumed. Anime, like any art form, reflects the complexities of human society, both positive and negative. It can be a mirror that shows us our deepest fears, desires, and moral dilemmas. However, it also has the power to influence and shape our perceptions and behaviors. However, when fictional narratives present harmful behaviors as acceptable or even desirable, it raises concerns about potential real-world consequences. The line between fiction and reality can sometimes become dangerously thin, especially for impressionable minds. This is the diversity of anime and the importance of artistic freedom. It is not about vilifying the entire medium, but rather about fostering a more critical and informed viewership of pedophilia and age gap relationships in anime. By examining these themes, we can better understand the potential impact they may have on viewers, particularly younger audiences. It is important to approach this topic with sensitivity and nuance. While it is essential to respect artistic freedom, we must also consider the ethical implications of the content being produced and consumed. Anime, like any art form, reflects the complexities of human society, both positive and negative. It can be a mirror that shows us our deepest fears, desires, and moral dilemmas. However, it also has the power to influence and shape our perceptions and behaviors. However, when fictional narratives present harmful behaviors as acceptable or even desirable, it raises concerns about potential real-world consequences. The line between fiction and reality can sometimes become dangerously thin, especially for impressionable minds. This essay will examine these concerns while acknowledging the diversity of anime and the importance of artistic freedom. It is not about vilifying the entire medium, but rather about fostering a more critical and informed viewership. This exploration is not about condemning anime as a whole or advocating for censorship. Instead, it seeks to highlight the need for responsible storytelling and the importance of context in the portrayal of sensitive themes. Instead, it aims to spark a conversation, encouraging viewers to critically analyze the content they consume and engage in thoughtful discussions about the potential impact of media on our perceptions and behaviors. By doing so, we can create a more aware and conscientious community of anime fans. By shedding light on these sensitive issues, we can work towards a more responsible and informed approach to enjoying and discussing anime. Through open dialogue and critical thinking, we can appreciate the art form while also being mindful of its influence on society. The portrayal of pedophilia and age gap relationships in anime, two interconnected themes that raise significant concerns. While these themes are not exclusive to anime and exist across various forms of media, their depiction in animation, particularly in a medium often associated with escapism and fantasy, requires careful examination. Pedophilia, the sexual attraction to prepubescent children, is a serious crime and a severe mental disorder. Its portrayal in any form of media is highly controversial and often condemned due to its inherent harm to children. Age gap relationships, while not inherently wrong, become problematic when they involve a significant power imbalance, particularly when one party is a minor. Before delving into the complexities of age gap relationships and their portrayal in anime, it is crucial to establish a clear understanding of pedophilia and its legal implications. This topic is not only sensitive but also highly significant, as it touches upon the safety and well-being of children, who are among the most vulnerable members of society. Pedophilia is universally recognized as a crime and a serious mental disorder, characterized by a sexual attraction to prepubescent children. This condition is not just a legal issue, but also a psychological one, often requiring intervention from mental health professionals. The criminal justice system and mental health services work together to address this issue, aiming to protect children and The legal definition of pedophilia varies across countries, but it generally involves sexual activity between an adult and a minor below the age of consent. Different nations have their own specific laws and regulations, reflecting their cultural, social, and legal frameworks. Despite these differences, the core principle remains the same: protecting children from sexual exploitation and abuse. The age of consent, the legal age at which an individual is considered capable of consenting to sexual activity. These laws are in place to protect minors who are considered particularly vulnerable to exploitation and abuse due to their developmental stage and power imbalances in relationships with adults. Child protection services play a crucial role in enforcing these laws and providing support to victims. Social workers, counselors, and child welfare advocates work tirelessly to ensure the safety and well-being of children. In atypical targets, pedophilia is universally condemned and criminalized due to the inherent vulnerability of prepubescent children. The legal system, along with various child protection agencies, works diligently to prevent such crimes and to bring offenders to justice. Public awareness and education are also key components in the fight against child exploitation, helping to create a safer environment for all children. Section 4. Age is more than a number. Healthy versus exploitative relationships. While pedophilia is unequivocally wrong, age gap relationships present a more nuanced issue. Not all relationships with an age difference are inherently harmful or exploitative. Healthy age gap relationships, where both partners are consenting adults with a similar level of maturity and life experience, can exist without significant power imbalances. However, age gaps become problematic when they involve a significant power differential, particularly when one party is a minor. In these cases, the older individual often holds more power and influence, creating a situation ripe for exploitation. This power imbalance can manifest in various ways, including financial control, emotional manipulation, and coercion. Exploitative age gap relationships often follow a pattern of grooming, where the older individual gradually builds trust and emotional dependence with the younger person, often isolating them from their support network and normalizing the inappropriate behavior. This manipulation can have long-lasting psychological effects on the victim, impacting their self-esteem, relationships, and overall well-being. Section 5. Anime crosses the line. To illustrate the concerns surrounding the portrayal of pedophilia and exploitative age gap relationships in anime, it's important to examine specific examples. These examples serve as a lens through which we can understand the broader implications of such content in popular media. By delving into these cases, we can better grasp the potential impact on viewers and the cultural messages being conveyed. While naming and shaming specific series is not the goal, analyzing controversial cases can provide insights into the potential for harm. This approach allows us to discuss the issues without targeting individual creators or fans, fostering a more constructive dialogue about the content and its effects. One such example involves a popular anime series that features a romantic relationship between a high school teacher and his student. This scenario is problematic because it romanticizes a dynamic that is inherently imbalanced and ethically questionable. The series romanticizes their interactions, downplaying the inherent power imbalance and the ethical implications of a teacher engaging in a sexual relationship with a minor under their care. This portrayal can be particularly troubling as it may influence young viewers' understanding of appropriate boundaries and relationships. Another example involves an anime series that includes scenes with heavily sexualized depictions of young girls, some appearing prepubescent. These scenes often feature characters in suggestive poses or situations, which can be deeply unsettling and problematic. While the series might not explicitly depict sexual acts with minors, the suggestive content and focus on their bodies contribute to the sexualization of children, normalizing a harmful perspective. This normalization can have far-reaching consequences, potentially desensitizing viewers to the seriousness of such issues. These examples, while not exhaustive, highlight the potential for anime to normalize harmful behaviors and desensitize viewers to the seriousness of pedophilia and exploitative age gap relationships. By examining these cases, we can better understand the ways in which media can shape societal attitudes and behaviors. By presenting these relationships as romantic or desirable, these series risk blurring the lines between fantasy and reality, potentially influencing viewers' perceptions and behaviors. It's crucial for creators and consumers alike to be aware of these dynamics and to engage in thoughtful discussions about the content they produce and consume. This awareness can lead to more responsible media consumption and creation, ultimately fostering a healthier cultural environment.